Well, welcome back to base camp, Western North Carolina. Well, last couple videos I had to thank you when we started the greenhouse project. We went up and looked at a water project we're starting here in another couple weeks, a month when we get one done. We're back down here on the farm. You can see the tomato plants. These all cherry tomatoes, they all set blossoms. Boys been out here staking like mad. There's an awful lot of stakes out there. Madman Walter's on his tractor. He's over there cultivating corn. I'll show you a picture of that right quick. Yeah, Madman Walter and his tractor. He, like the rest of us, no matter how modern technology gets with farming, if you got dirt in your veins, you just got to get the tractor out there and plow it up. I gave credit to all these no-till organic boys, but I'm sorry, I just like to plow dirt up. I don't mean this is a mean comment, but to the no-till gardening boys, but I'm sorry, there's just something really personal satisfying looking at fresh tilled ground. Well, as you're going to be able to tell, it's been about a month since, 3.5 weeks since I've been down here at the farm to film anything. I've been here, I just haven't filmed. And you're going to kind of tell by the height of the crops, and we're picking and harvesting right now. It's been a while, so let me update. This little episode of this farm update, this one here, we're going to start back in. This is the blackberry patch. And here it is about the middle of June again. Got a big long absence, been working on them off-grid greenhouses. But they've been trying to train all the blackberries. And the last ruling we got from the blackberry professionals, and I tell you, if you really want to get into blackberry production, go to University of Arkansas /blackberryschool.gov. And there is 26 episodes from selection planting, and it's all the highly educated people. They've got one of the best classes going. And one thing they've got here now that we called them up and asked and talked to them about blackberry production. And now that if the plant has more than 4 canes, and the other end of the field's even worse, they're going to grow together. What they recommend then is you just tip prune. You break the very end of the tip off. You just break this little piece of the tip down, and what that does is it makes all the branch out sideways instead of going just one big long cane. So we're into that process right now. It's not too bad. Everybody's keeping up on them. We're trying to keep them inside the wires and keep them going up instead of coming out sideways. So normally not too bad a job till the wind blows. Then the wind blow and turn around and knock them all back out the wires. You got to keep picking them up. But if it was easy, everybody'd do it. If you had any sense, you wouldn't farm. We'll take you up on the upper end of the field and let you see what that thing looks like, this other variety. One quick correction to my statement. It is University of Arkansas /Blackberry School, and they have everything on the YouTube channel. They probably got it on the web too, but they do have a real nice thing on YouTube. Well, this is the other variety. And the boys this morning went down just like this one right here. They tucked all these up on the wire. This variety here like growing sideways. Between this row and the other row, they're almost touching this morning. And just like this one right here in front of the camera, you just keep tucking them back in there until one time it gets big enough and the cane gets big enough diameter, it won't fall back down. But they're looking good. So far, the black plastic on the mulch hasn't affected them heat temperature wise, but it's in the mid 90s right now, and we'll see how they're going to actually do when it gets into triple digits. Well, we'll take you a quick view right here. There's tomato fields. These are all heritage varieties. These are all Brandywines. I believe right here in Cherokee on the next row. But Walter, in my absence,
Took all the strawberries up. They're up there putting some drain tile in a wet spot. Well, was wet, not wet now. I asked him, I thought it was a waste of time, but it's pretty dry. But pulled all the mulch, took all the plants up, got everything cleaned up, sowed everything in millet and sunflowers for a green cover crop until fall, and haven't seen a drop of rain since, and that's been 3 weeks now. So about ready to get the lay flat hoses out, put a little bit of water to it. We'll walk down here and look at some of these squash and all the flowers the girls want. This row right here is all golden zucchini, and it's still setting blossoms. The plants will look a little bit beaten, bedraggled, but that's going through and harvesting and picking. They've been harvesting now almost a month off these plants. They got a couple, 2-3 more weeks to go. We'll go over here and look at some of Walter's early corn right there. Don't look too good. This is where the planter was planting real bad. Field there in the background sure came up a whole lot better. It looks like a regular cornfield there. We'll go over and take a look at it and some of the other tomatoes. Well, this all white corn. And I got to admit, all my years of being around farms and dairy cows, I don't know if I've ever seen all the ears of corn at knee level or below, but you could almost break your back in here trying to harvest corn in this place. I don't think I've ever seen that short of corn. Cucumbers are doing pretty good, and the cherry tomatoes are loaded down. Kind of hard to have a bad crop of cherry tomatoes. But the bicolor, even as bad a field as it was some good eating corn though. Got to give it that much. We're going to be planting a lot more of that next year. Well, you probably don't remember, but this whole field that's plowed up and planted was all the first bunch of squash, zucchini, the golden, yellow, the zetter, everything else. This is all the melons that had a mediocre stand, but they sure have got thick plenty enough. And this next strip right over here is all the watermelons. And there'll be about another week, we'll have a crop of watermelons come in. Matter of fact, that's one of them right there. And all the way out here on the end of the row, that place is loaded with watermelons. And then okra, the crop that just keeps on giving. It loves this 90+ degree days. And the good thing about okra is come about August, when it's about 6-7 foot tall, take the bush hog, run over that thing about 18 inches high, chop it all down to about 18 inches high, and you'll have okra till frost. It'll turn around and just start setting fruit and come right back. You won't quit that stuff. This one single row right here in front of me is all eggplants. And they're just starting right now. See, they've been invaded by watermelons underneath. That'll be a unique crop. And sweet corn. Got 2 big heavy pickings of sweet corn coming.
Well, as usual, thank you for watching. If you'd like it, subscribe, tell your friends about it. Show you one more quick shot of this blackberries. Like I said, it's University of Arkansas Blackberry School. It's on YouTube. There's 20-some episodes, really good education, far exceeds what we have here in South Carolina and all for agricultural extension help. And these are the experts. They'll help you with varieties, planting, soil type, conditions, pruning, staking, you name it. The school covers everything. And thank you for watching, and I'm shooting some more right. Well, if I can be any assistance to you, that's what Carolina Homestead Planner does. We'll help you lay out your farm. We're a building operation. We'll build anything you need, barns, houses. We do have a couple videos coming up of hydroelectric, do solar. We've got water collection that we've been working on up in the mountains. Of course, the last 11 days we got 26.7 inches of rain, so the ditching and trenching's kind of been postponed, but don't hesitate to ask. You live this end of the world, give me a shout on the Gmail or leave me a comment. It'll get to me sooner or later. I'll be more than glad to assist you in any way I possibly can. If you just have questions, don't hesitate. Email me. Let me know. Might ask you to send me a picture to help you clarify it. Be more than glad to help you. Thank you.